If you haven't had an opportunity to watch Captain America Civil War, stop listening now, major spoilers, here we go. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch Batman v Superman, stop listening now, major spoilers, here we go. We are talking about these two movies, and we're going to compare them. We're going to contrast them. We're going to talk about the good, we're going to talk about the bad, and we're going to talk about how these critics 100% lied through their teeth. And both of these movies are good. Both of these movies are worth the time and attention of comic book fans. But what is so fascinating about it, now that they're out, now that we are able to sit down in the theater and watch them, they're both the same movie. They both deal with the exact same issue at the end of the day. And what is crazy about it is that they are just the opposite direction as far as how they're edited, okay? What I mean by that, Batman Bruce Wayne versus Superman Clark Kent, and the reason why they stopped fighting is because of Martha, the name Martha, their mother, their connection that they have between their mother. Once they stop fighting, they join forces and they go after a common enemy. Captain America Civil War, you have Tony Stark versus Captain America versus Bucky, okay? The Winter Soldier, Tony Stark, Iron Man, Steve Rogers, Captain America. Steve Rogers is, I guess you can say, he's the Wonder Woman of this situation. He's not going to choose sides. He's going to do what's right regardless, okay? Meaning that he's always going to choose the right way or the correct thing to do, the law of the land. And in this situation, that's exactly what he does. Iron Man is fighting Bucky because Bucky, the Winter Soldier, killed Iron Man's parents. The only one to stop them, okay, at the end of the movie in this circumstance is Captain America. The middle of the movie with Captain America Civil War, they have a common enemy that they're fighting, and that is opposite teams. And they're fighting against the, how do you want to say it? And let me make sure I get this right, because last time I messed up the name. Let me make sure I get it right. The name of this product that is going to be in place upon them, they have to sign it. It's a treaty or an alliance or an agreement. It's called the Sokovia Accordance. Okay, so they're fighting against that. Okay, Captain America, Iron Man, they both have two different teams, and then they fight together. Okay, and at the end of Batman v Superman, you know, once the name Martha's mentioned, they join together and they fight against Doomsday. Okay? So it's the same exact movie. The only thing that's different, I would say, here is that Captain America spends more time talking, and they spend more time with their character development, I guess you can say, and not necessarily developing them to a way that you'll like them in the future or nothing. It's just they show them in their natural element before they show them in their costumes. All right? So we didn't get to see, you know, a young Bruce Wayne fighting as Batman. So some of the people might have been disconnected because the Batman is so big and he's so massive, you know, and all we got to see him is, you know, beating on people, branding people, being shot at by the cops. There was never a good moment except towards the end of the movie. But at the end of the movie, Big Batman is running around, jumping and trying to get his life, you know, saved from, you know, from Doomsday. So there's really no moment besides, you know, him shooting the kryptonite tear gas at Doomsday to where Superman can penetrate him through the heart and kill him and then get killed himself by sacrificing himself. That was pretty much it, but we didn't get to see moments except him beating on Superman, which people thought that was wrong, you know? But in this Captain America Civil War, they do break it down. They break down Spider-Man, you know? But if you're looking at how much time that Marvel spends on fight sequences, that Marvel spends on chase scenes, if you look at the time, it's very, very minimal time on screen that you're seeing that compared to Batman v Superman. There was a lot of action. The entire first 15 minutes of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, that's the introduction of, the world meeting Superman for the first time, and we get to see all the events of Man of Steel being played on the big screen through the eyes of Bruce Wayne, through his perspective. So, we start out with action, we end with action, and I guess there's just not a lot of time to catch your breath, and I think that's what the problem or issue is that most fans have with it, man. But it's the exact same movie, man. There's no difference, man. There's even a moment where we take out time for Steve Rogers to have a morning session for Peggy Carter, the same exact way that we took out a time for Bruce Wayne and Wonder Woman to hang out. And then also there's a moment where we took time to go and actually see Scarlet Witch and Vision hang out together at the exact same time that we spent seeing Wonder Woman look on her emails and check her emails. There's literally no difference inside of this movie. We can do it again. There's another scene where we have, the Daily Planet scenes with Lois Lane doing her back and forth with Perry White. That's the exact same scene that we had with Tony Stark and Aunt May and Spider-Man. There's no difference between this movie, man. The only thing that I saw, and the only reason that I gave these two movies different ratings, I gave Batman v Superman 10 out of 10 star ratings because they killed Superman. Okay, that wasn't the only reason, but it looked, Doomsday looked very real. It looked like a real fucking monster, man. It looked really scary as shit. A lot of the CGI that was used, it looked real. It looked like there was really, an attack happening right there. You know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman, whenever she got hit with, Doomsday's heat vision, it looked like she was literally on fire and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything about that movie was real as shit. Whenever Doomsday penetrated Superman's heart and, tried to fucking kill him with that goddamn spear, that little bit of finger, I guess, that was regrowing. And it looked real. Whenever Superman had the bullet hole chest, wound from that damn spear, I cried my eyes out, They look real. We go to, Captain America Civil War, none of it looked real. None of it looked real. None of it. Not even Iron Man. And that's what tripped me out. I said, holy shit, Iron Man looks really fake this time, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want, I guess mediocre CGI, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm talking about is the ratings, dude. Like, how could you sit here as, these damn critics and say that one movie is better than the other, or Batman v Superman is a horror movie, replace Zack Snyder, and then sit here and lift up the Russo brothers when the movie looks the exact same as Zack Snyder's movie? I guess it's happier. It has a lot more jokes. If you want, I guess, to fucking laugh, you know what I'm saying, and tickle yourself and shit, somebody tickle your goddamn fancy while you're watching the movie, yeah, you'll prefer the other one. But I think it's biased as shit, dude. I'm a DC Comics fan. I'm a super fan, dude. I love the DC Extended Universe. I can't stand Marvel Cinematic Universe once we get to Phase 2. Phase 2 is horrible, man. Just discredit it, throw it out the window. Just do Phase 1. Phase 1 is perfect, man. And then we get to Phase 3. Phase 3 is really good. It's a really good, solid start, man. 9 out of 10 stars, man. Batman v Superman, 10 out of 10 stars. There's no difference, man. What I want people to do, man, is just start being honest, man, and stop lying about this shit. It's ridiculous, man, to sit here and say that Marvel was better than DC Comics because of this, man. It just pisses me off, man. It's just unfair. I just got done watching the movie. There's really no difference between this movie, man. And there's a lot of shit that just doesn't make sense in this movie either, man. It's impossible for someone to fucking throw a grenade inside of a vehicle, and then that vehicle has so much, I guess you could say, explosive tension or force to where it blows you out of the vehicle. One grenade. We're talking about a one little tiny grenade. Looks like it was built in like 1912. I don't even know. They don't even make grenades like that anymore. I don't even know where the hell they got their grenade from. But yeah, there's no way that Black Widow would have survived that. Her ass would have been dead, or she had some shrapnel or something. It's impossible for a fucking human being, okay, that's not enhanced. They call them enhanced humans. There's no way that a non-enhanced human can survive any of that stuff, man. Between her and if here's the thing. Let me just put it this way: if War Machine, who has a machine to protect him, breaks his fucking spine by falling and crashing into the ground after being shot by Vision. Number one, for Vision to not be able to penetrate that armor, that's ridiculous. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. For him to break his spine, and for Hawkeye and Black Widow and who else is another person? And Falcon to not be injured at all. It's bullshit. there's no way you can hit the floor as Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Coming from those different speeds, hit the floor, your shoulder blade doesn't go out, you know, your damn ankle doesn't get twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's so unrealistic as shit, man. You know, and I'm just saying it's a comic book movie, you know, nobody really cares, but come on, dude. We gotta start, you know, putting these things to the same standard, hold them to the same scale, and not trying to, you know, elevate one over the other. But, you know, I'm gonna call bullshit where I see bullshit, man. You know, and same thing with some of the Black Panther scenes. It's like, dude, you know, you look fake as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're supposed to be a big, you know, badass, you know, look the part, man, you know? And I'm not going to try to, you know, sit there and elevate, you know, Marvel over or DC over Marvel. I'm not going to say that. But, you know, when you look at the Marvel cinema, the DC cinematic universe or DC extended universe compared to the Marvel cinematic universe, you can tell that the CGI is better. It's period. It's better, man. That's just it, man. I want to go ahead and just say that and leave that alone, man. I enjoyed both movies. I will say that. The rewatchability factor is literally low as hell. I mean, I put it at a 0 out of 10 stars. There's no way I can sit there and rewatch Captain America Civil War. There's no way. The fight scenes between Batman and Superman and Doomsday and Wonder Woman, there's no way, there's no comparison that you can say that they beat out the DC Extended Universe. You know, not even the Ant-Man scene with him growing all strong and Spider-Man swinging around him. You know, you've seen everything that they've done. They even said it, you know, hey, you guys remember that Star Wars scene? We're going to copy that shit right now. You know, this is Disney, motherfuckers. Yeah, let's do this shit, you know, and fucking drop a goddamn AT-AT on your fucking face, you know what I'm saying? And then say, oh yeah, that's brand new. That's, no. Not going to do it. I'm not going to sit there and fall for that, dude. I'm not going to sit there. But, you know, but DC Extended Universe, we had some original shit. You know, you never seen Superman get murdered on screen, okay? You never seen him get penetrated through his skin. Never seen Batman run like a goddamn chicken. Never seen that, dude. Never seen Wonder Woman kick some ass, lasso up some people. Never seen that. That's original stuff, man. And I just want people to start, you know, being real about it. That's it, man. I'm gonna let you guys go, man. That's it. It's my rant, but it's also just, you know, me, you know, trying to let all this stuff go, man. Now that it's out, you know, we can move on with our lives, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact now that Marvel did not beat DC Comics, and DC Comics didn't beat Marvel either, because each one of them has something different. Marvel has the comedy, it's a family movie, you'll leave out that motherfucker, you know, feeling like you just got done, you know, eating, you know, 20 bars of chocolate, and you're all excited and sugar rushed and catching diabetes. And then, you know, for DC Extended Universe, man, you'll leave there with a little bit of hope, because, you know, that damn gravel move, but the rest of the time you're sitting there depressed as shit because they just murdered Superman on the screen. You know, General Zod got killed in the first movie, and then they fucking murdered Superman. So I guess that's justice inside of a fucking injustice world, man. But whatever, dude. We're out of here, man. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think about both of those movies, man. And more, we'll talk about it more in some more podcasts, man. We're out of here.